Hi, Chauhan. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine, Chauhan. First of all, congratulations. Uh,
Thank you so much.
yeah, welcome to Kingmakers IAS Academy podcast channel. The program name is called Change Makers. So,
Wow.
you have joined in the future change maker of our country. So, in the club, very recently, you have been recruited to join in the prestigious club. Welcome to the club. So already I was in the club. Now you are going to join in the club. So very nice to welcome you. And Chauhan, first of all, after seeing your DAF, I felt very happy to know that previously you were in the IB, right? Intelligence
Yes.
Bureau. Now that Intelligence Bureau officer who was in the process of gathering a lot of information, I think through that gathering, now that information has helped you to become a greatest achiever in the civil service examination. How was this transition happened, and what motivated you to start the preparation? And in spite of your 4 years continuous effort and failures, multiple failures, today you are giving such a beautiful interview in the Change Makers as a change maker. And how was the journey?
Yes, sir. Definitely this job has helped me a lot because, sir, I would say it actually boosted my confidence because I was already having a good job. So there was a safety net for me, security, financial security, job security. So that was actually visible even in my interview as well. So I gave my interview very well with full of confidence. And sir, also at times this preparation is very long and it also takes a lot of toll on a person financially. One has to purchase books, resources, and courses. So, sir, I think that actually helped me that I was getting a good stable income. And sir, always I started the journey, so I always wanted to join civil services. So I never uh, finalized on the jobs that this is my final destination. I always kept working hard until I get good results, sir.
Actually, every year the Kingmakers IAS Academy is seeing many achievers from ACIO. And last year, in the Changemaker interview, I interacted with one Mr. Venkateshwaran from Tamil Nadu. He shared a lot of information which has helped him to perform better even in the mains examination, particularly analyzing the reports and giving the reports to your seniors, interacting with various intelligence agencies and lawmaking bodies. That has helped him a lot. All those things he has shared me. So I'm sure, definitely, I think all these factors would have helped you to score very good marks in the personality test. I am really surprised both of you have secured the same marks. Is it
Oh,
the reason because of both of you are from the same department? You got 193, even that guy got 193. So, can you please tell me how was your personality test experience, particularly with the Kingmakers IAS Academy?
yes, sir. Surely I will tell uh, in my mock interview, sir, that actually helped me because I was always uh, telling this in my introduction that I am from IB. So the panelist also asked me about the roles in IB and the about intelligence gathering agencies and the coordination with other governments. So, sir, that was actually a question being asked to me in my final UPSC interview as well, sir. And as I had already mentioned that I was working at the airport. So, and I belong from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So, sir, in my mock interview also, a question was raised about Air India plane crash, and that too was reflected in my final interview. And sir,
Nice.
the good tips on like personality development or grooming sessions that were actually given in the feedback session actually helped me to improve my overall personality, sir.
Very nice. So I'm sure All India rank 589. To secure that rank, this 193 marks which is secured, you secured in the personality test, it has played a major role. You know, each and every 1 marks that will play a major role in the UPSC selection. So I'm very glad to know that we have also played a small role in your success. It gives me a lot of satisfaction. I'm so proud of you. You have utilized the opportunity which was given by our team members. With respect to Chauhan Jaineesh Rajendra, friends, those who are watching this video, just I wanted to give few information about him. Actually, he is from Gujarat and he has given 4 attempts in the civil service examination. Currently, he is working as a ACIO, that is Assistant Central Intelligence Officer. And previously, he was selected for Junior Intelligence Officer. He was working in the same IB, and he is also engineer. So you too engineer. So that's a thing which I can ask you. See, you are very above average student in your school days. What happened in the BTech? You were
Yes,
any relationship or any other distraction?
so like, sir, while I was in my college, I was actually involved more in other activities, more clubs such as photography club, football club. So, sir, then I was actually exploring my college life. So at that time, I was not much devoted to the studies, sir. And ultimately, I wanted to join civil services. So anyhow, I was just managing to pass, sir.
Okay. So the biggest thing which I wanted to tell to all the candidates, those who are watching this program, even if you are enjoying your college days, in spite of that, you can clear the civil service examination. That is the thing which I wanted to convey through your discussion. So it's not that during your college days, if you are not a college topper, you cannot clear the civil service examination. It's not like that. So you can definitely clear the civil service examination. Only thing is proper strategy and proper methodology, you have to adopt it. Jainesh, what happened in the last 3 attempts? What made you to commit some small mistakes so that you were not selected in the last 3 attempts?
Yes, sir. Sir, I would say that I was not practicing more number of PYQs. I
Okay.
was not able to clear prelims itself. So, sir, I believe that proper strategy was needed in prelims. That I used to cover, like, there was the need to cover basic core subjects such as polity, economy, and geography. I gave importance to them, but also my more focus was also involved in environment and science and tech. But sir, in my last attempt, I solely relied only on the PYQs, sir. So that has actually helped me.
Um, 4 attempts. How was the journey? How many prelims you cleared? Whether you didn't clear all the 3 prelims, how was the journey?
Yes. So, sir, actually, this was my 5th attempt, and in my previous 4 attempts, I was not unable to clear prelims. So, sir,
All the 4 attempts.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So, shall I take it in the other way? You enjoyed this journey like college days.
Maybe, sir, maybe. Like, so, this was ultimately my first mains and first interview, and I am very
Great,
grateful that I could clear it in my first mains only, sir.
great achievement. See, normally clearing the prelims, clearing the mains, and clearing the personality test in one go, with that too, securing a decent rank, it's not that easy. Many will clear the prelims, again they will go to the mains, then again they will fail in the mains, again they will once again they will appear for the personality test, their name will not be there in the final list, again they will restart from the prelims. So
Yes,
for
sir.
you the biggest struggle is only prelims, it's not the main and as well as personality test.
Agreed, sir.
What happened in the last 4 attempts? What was the biggest mistake you committed? Can you please share so that the others easily they will learn, so that they will avoid in the upcoming attempt?
Yes. So,
What
one
did
is
you
like,
rectify in the final attempt?
yes, definitely. So, initially, when we start, so we are so much fascinated with the current affairs present in the markets because so much is happening around us. So, we just try to like put our nose in every smallest details, whatever is happening in US, America, Venezuela. So this way, initially I was so much focused on current affairs. But sir, actually this kind of current affairs is not asked in UPSC, and very analytical, logical, science and tech kind of questions are being asked. So sir, this was one of my major mistake, that I relied more on current affairs. And sir, I had attempted previous year questions, but I did not attempt them in a strategical manner, or did not analyze them properly. So in my final attempt, I analyzed them. I found out the tricks that are already involved in the questions itself, whether to write all of the above, none of the above, and how to deal uh, correct and incorrect questions, options, how to play with the options. So, sir, final attempt in this way, I also highlighted my mistakes, which are the subjects that actually need more attention. And also, sir, what happens? We rely more on the test series and questions present in the market. But instead of that, we should actually focus more on the previous year questions, sir.
Very good, very good. See, in how many marks you lost in the last 4 attempts? What was the gap between the cutoff and your marks?
Yes, sir.
What
Sir,
was
in
the
my
percentage number of
yes.
marks cutoff?
Sir, in my first two prelims, I was unable to clear my GS by 10 marks.
Oh my
And
God.
then, and in my third attempt, I was able to clear GS, but I failed in CSAT, sir.
Being an
Yes.
engineer, okay.
Yes. And ultimately, in my fourth attempt, 1 marks I was short in GS, and sir, but that actually pushed me. So in my fifth attempt, I was able to score 99 marks in my prelims GS subject, sir.
Wow, 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 wow. So what is that you improved from that 1 mark to that 99?
Yes. Sir, I would also say the number of questions that we attempt. Previously, I used to attempt a high number of questions, which is 90 plus. But sir, I believe that if we are not 100% sure, we should not attempt them. We should not take unnecessary risks. This time, I was pretty much sure with only 75 MCQs, and I attempted only 75. So, sir, I believe that we should rely more on accuracy, sir.
Very good, very good. See, all of a sudden, how did you change your strategy? Did you practice multiple test series? How many test series you practiced? Based on that score, did you change your strategy?
Yes, sir, I would say that based on my practice sessions, like I was appearing for a test series that happened daily in the morning for 1 hour session. So such kind of tests I have given around 30 to 40 tests. And then I was staying in Delhi at that time. So I had given all India open mock sessions. And also, sir, 2013 to 2024, all the PYQs I have practiced in a proper exam time manner, sir.
Very good, very good. How many times you would have seen the previous year question papers? Apart from solving it, apart from reading it, one time reading it, one time solving it. How many times you would have seen it? How you
Yes,
should
sir.
approach the previous year question papers?
Yes, sir. So I would really like to suggest very good strategy for this. Sir, we should do it in two manners. One is we should buy a compilation of a book that has all the compilation given in subject manner or theme wise manner. For example, if there is a Indus Valley civilization, so all the questions of Indus Valley civilization for the past 25 years, they are present in the same chapter. So, sir, this way it is very good to clear the theme. Like if I have studied theme of Indus Valley, then after reading it, I would be able to use that, and I would able to use that MCQs and practice for them. But sir, also at times when prelims is near, so we also need to do time management, how UPSC does the wordplay. So in that way, I had made out the printout of UPSC papers, and in that 2 hours time, I used to practice them. So sir, this is the strategy I would really like to tell to people. And sir, we should also like if we take the printout and if something we have done in the value addition, we should note that down in the question paper itself, sir.
See, actually, students, those who are writing the prelims examination first time, they may not know all these small strategy. Particularly, examiner says that you should not write anything in the question paper. You are telling that you can write anything in the question paper. In case if the examiner would have told you something, then what would you do?
Yes, yes. Sir, I'm telling about the practice mocks that we do at our home. Definitely, sir, one should avoid that because, as you mentioned, if the examiner is raising question, because, sir, those 2 hours are very high pressure situation. One should avoid any discussion with any person. So, yes, sir, we should avoid that. But I was just talking about the practice sessions that we do at our home, sir.
Even the examination hall, I would suggest that they can write anything, whatever they want to write in the question paper. They are not copying anything. They are writing
Yes.
something in the question paper, and I think it is allowed. It has to be allowed, actually. So it is our own question paper. We are going to carry that question paper to our home. So definitely, we can use that. That will, in that way, it can save our lot of our time and energy. So that again we can revisit in case if you don't know in your first visit. Fine. See, with respect to a CSAT, what kind of strategy you used to adopt? Being an engineer, whether you are a RC person or aptitude person, what kind of person you are?
Yes, sir.
Or combined
Definitely,
together?
anybody. Yes, yes. Anybody who is going for this year's prelims, sir, CSAT is the biggest game changers nowadays. Because many times, as from my own experience, sir, even people who have done engineering, who are good in maths, also fail CSAT, sir. And sir, nowadays it is becoming more and more dynamic, more option based, more statement based, assertion based, reasoning based. Questions are coming more and more. So, sir, CSAT, a person has to focus on them. Sir, I would say that the moment when we get the CSAT paper, one should actually just go through it. One should not go from 1 to 80, but actually take 2 to 5 minutes and read the paper. And sir, at times we can realize that there are many passages that are only of 3 to 4 lines, very short passages as well. So, sir, we can analyze that, oh, this is very low hanging fruits. So we can actually very easily get good marks. And at times, sir, then we realize that if somebody has started from question 1, sir, the time gets over, and then outside of the examination hall, we come to realize, oh, last questions were very easy. So, sir, in the initial 5 minutes, we should actually go through the paper. And in the same way, if we see that the passages are very long, of more than 10 to 12 lines, then one should avoid, at least do it afterwards. So, sir, in the initial 5 minutes, one should analyze whether I should be doing maths, reasoning, or I should be doing RC comprehension, sir. And I personally would say I always used to do reasoning first, then mix of both, sir, maths and RCs. As I mentioned, small RCs, I used to complete them first, sir.
Oh, great. Excellent. See, this is the strategy that one should learn from your topper. See, without strategy, if you are approaching the seaside, then it will be a very big disaster. So you have to give so much of importance for the CSAT. And gee, when you are preparing for your prelims, whether even in spite of your continuous failure, did you give your fullest effort to complete your mains test series in spite of your failures in the prelims in the previous attempts?
I would say, sir, I kept writing mains answers, sir. Like in a way, I was also preparing for my state civil services. So, sir, I also got opportunity to write 2 mains in my state. So, sir, I was always involved in mains answer writing, and I believe, sir, mains is the biggest decider, as it will only decide which cadre you will get or which service you will be getting. So, sir, mains answer writing, one has to be mains ready before prelims. One has to have the mains notes ready, crisp notes on some topics that are always being asked. Some good value additions and some good diagrams, sir, are must needed.
Yes, very good. So, were you able to complete the papers in all the 4 papers of GS? Or did
Yes,
you
sir.
miss any question?
No, no, sir. I was not. I did not miss any question. That was my prime focus, sir. That it is bare minimum to finish the paper, sir. I really kept this in my mind that if even I would miss a single question, then a person would be out of the race, sir.
Okay. How did you manage the stress? Because first time you are writing your mains, and all your seniors would have told you that completing the paper itself is a very big challenge. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure when you started writing the test series, you would have faced so many difficulties. How did you manage that?
Yes, sir.
Particularly during
So,
the
sir,
80 days.
definitely. Sir, after the result came of prelims, so I joined mentorship. And sir, in my mentorship, I had to write four full length papers, sir. So there were total four cycles. So in my first cycle, definitely one and a half question was always left in every paper, and
Okay.
even the quality of the answers was very not up to the mark. So in my second cycle, I what was my main goal was to complete the papers first, sir. And then even at that time also, even half of the question, one page was left. So, sir, in my third and fourth cycle, I was able to complete them. And in my final cycle, I was make sure that I complete the paper, and that too with good presentation, at good handwriting and good quality content, sir.
So in the initial stage itself, you were able to get very decent marks in the test series, or it was very too low, and after that you improved upon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. Initially, they were low scores, and but then I
Can you
was
please tell something so that some people, those who are watching this program, they will get some confidence?
definitely, sir. Sir, for example, when I started writing my essays, so I got only 60 or 70 marks. But UPSC this year has finally rewarded me with 108 marks. That is
Very
very
good.
good score in. Yes, sir. Then talking about my sociology optional, sir, for in my first cycle, I was unable to complete 2 to 3 questions. But finally, in my optional, I have scored 261 marks, which is also very
Excellent.
good marks, sir.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Super. No, with respect to the general studies, so what was your low score in the test series?
Yes, sir. Sir, my low scores were ranging from 70 marks, 75 marks. But, sir, in my and then ethics, sir, I would really like to showcase some light on ethics because, sir, that is a very tricky paper because one section is all about theory and second is case study, the application. So, sir, case studies also we have to write good content and that too in four pages. So, sir, that is also a big challenge. So, sir, initially I was not able to get good marks. I remember, sir, once I also got 68 marks only in my ethics paper. But finally, UPSC has given me 105 marks, sir.
Wow. It means a lot of improvement and a lot of practice you have done it, and you have given so much of importance of for that paper, because most of the students they don't prepare much for the ethics paper, and like
Yes.
they don't give special attention for CSAT in the prelims. In the mains exam, they don't give so much of importance for the ethics paper. But you have understood the importance of the paper, and it has yielded a very good result also. Very good. And do you have any separate strategy for paper 1, 2, 3, like for GS4?
Okay. Sir, I would like to say I will talk about strategies for all the papers, sir.
Please.
So GS1 is very static portion. So, sir, that would actually help you fetching good marks, sir. So, sir, GS1 topics such as history, then world history, then geography, such kind of subjects are actually we read them more multiple number of times, sir. For example, we read them in prelims as well, and again in mains. And sometimes our optionals also have so much connections with them. So, sir, GS1 is a low hanging fruit. So, I would say one should really focus on GS1 as people can score really good marks in that. And GS1 is, sir, around 80 to 90% paper is predictable as more and more PYQs and the same themes are being repeated. So, sir, and also GS1 gives us opportunity to draw more number of diagrams, sir. So, for GS1, one should be appearing for more number of PYQ themes and diagrams, sir. Sir, then GS2, one should have actually very good hold command over quality and governance, sir. One should be memorizing definite article numbers, case laws, judgments, sir, that will, and good examples that would be able to fetch good marks. Then, sir, talking about GS3, sir, there's always a complaint that people do not score good marks in GS3. Sir, because ultimately, in the questions of economy, people tend to write very generic answers. But, sir, that is not the demand. People actually miss the demand of the question. So, sir, at times we have to think like an economist. We have to open more number of perspectives. And in talking about GS3, one has to open more number of dimensions and one has to give high number of points. For example, in 10 or 15 mark questions, one has to give 10 to 15 points, sir, and that too with good decent examples. Sir, that would be a really good key how to manage GS3, sir. And in all the GS, sir, whenever we get a chance, one must draw diagrams, flowcharts, and India's map, sir. And talking about GS4, sir, we have very good examples such as Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Swami Vivekanand, so Bhagat Singh. One should not refrain themselves for quoting them. Even they are very basic examples, but we must quote them, and we should always give our own creative answers. Instead of mugged up answers and bookish answer, one should always think ethically and give answers, sir.
Very good, Chauhan. Very elaborate explanation, and I'm sure definitely this will help many aspirants, those who are going to write the mains exam. And with respect to essay, you have not mentioned anything.
Okay, sir. Sir, I would like to highlight here what happens, sir. Nowadays, more philosophical essay is being asked. So people tend to become more philosophical in nature, and like they, yes, so people forcefully try to give philosophical anecdotes or philosophical analogies, examples. Sir, if I have never studied about philosophy or I don't know much about it, sir, it's not good that I would make up stories. Instead, sir, what I used to do is that is good presentation in my essay. Sir, on every page, I only used to write 2 number of paragraphs. So in all my 12 pages, it was symmetrical that every page would have only 2 paragraphs. And sir, every good handwriting, bold handwritings, and every paragraph will have good example. So sir, and the language was not very complex. It was simple English only. Sir, anybody could understand those English and very simple examples. I think, sir, such kind of language has helped me to gain good marks, sir.
Very good, Chauhan. Excellent. So now coming to again the personality test. So how was the day and what was your first question? Which panel it is? How long it went? And are you confident that you will be able to get 193? So before you enter into the hall, how was that mood? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. So, sir, it is a once in a lifetime experience. Definitely, I still remember those days. Like a whole interview, I can remember in front of my eyes now. So, sir, definitely, it was a great experience. And Dinesh Dasa sir's board was there. So, I had given actually good number of mock interviews before my final interview. So, sir, I
that
was
is where
confident.
Kingmakers also came into picture.
Yes, definitely, sir. Even I remember the question that was asked by Kingmakers Academy that according to you, what is an officer? What is an office? So they gave me very good answer that office is a place which is information processing unit. A lot of information comes to this office and then good decisions are taken.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
my interview first question was like, as I belong from IB background and from Gujarat. So, sir, my first question was about the Air India plane crash. Then second was about the Indigo crisis that happened in the domestic flights. Then
What
also
is
the third question.
what is the question about it with the respect to the crash as well as the Indigo flight crisis? What is the question?
Yes, yes. So they asked me that can you throw some light that what was the real reason that Air India crash happened. So, sir, my answer was that according to government's preliminary report, uh, there was a technical error due to which both of the engines were shut down. So, it was merely a technical glitch, and hence uh, there was a Air India crash that happened.
Okay,
Then
okay.
was passengers has to face a lot of problems during the Indigo crisis. So, if you were the civil aviation minister, what changes would you have brought?
Okay.
Yes,
What did you
sir. Then,
answer?
yeah. Sir, I said that definitely it was a very big deal for the customers as they were hung in the middle, sir. And so I answered that, sir, if I was a civil aviation minister, I would have ensured a proper communication between the companies and the customers, sir. And also, this also highlights that there is a high scale of monopoly, duopoly in the airline sectors. Sir, I would have opened the sector to more number of players so that customers have more bargaining power, sir.
Very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. So, what is that one question which you think that it would have fetched you very good marks in the personality test? Though there are
Yes.
so many questions, there are some questions which is called the sixer question. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely, sir. I would say this that one of the panel member asked me that what are the three biggest changes that this government has done in the economic sector.
Okay.
So I said that sir, the first change that India has done is about DBT, direct benefit transfer, sir.
Very good.
So this has removed the middleman and it has reduced the corruption and it is reaching to the last mile person and it has actually helped in the overall development. So
Excellent.
uh, after hearing this answer, the panel member also was very impressed. He said, "Yes, I wanted to listen this answer."
Okay. Nice. Then what is the other thing? Other two
Yes,
reforms?
yes, sir. Then I said that the
Even
second,
I am also very curious to know.
yes,
No. Yeah.
yes, sir. Second, I said is the India's digital payment system, sir. That QR codes, Bharat Pay, all we have made it so hassle free and so easy that even for 10 rupees, even with vegetable vendors, we can use our digital payment system, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir. And for the third, I have said that India, 70% of the production comes from the MSME sector. So, Indian economy change has brought a change that it has given hand-holding support to MSMEs in terms of insurance, in terms of mudra loans, and in terms of encouraging skill development, sir.
Excellent. Excellent. See, I think we have to thank COVID because that has helped us to explore more opportunities, particularly for the digital payment and all. It reached to the nook and corner of the village only because of this COVID, right? Yeah, very nice, Jinesh. I think excellent answers you have given in the personality test. That is why you have got 193 plus. So, are you happy with this rank?
Yes, sir, definitely. I am satisfied with this rank. According to my previous analysis, sir, I think I'll be getting IPS for sure. And I am really happy with this rank, sir.
I think as per the last year's statistics, even there are some possibilities that you can get IAS, right?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah. So only thing is we have to wait and see. But I'm sure definitely Chauhan Jaineesh Rajendra is going to joined in the All India service. There is no doubt in that. Yeah. So, in case if you are joining an IPS officer, will that story repeat like Aditya Srivastava?
Sir, this year I am planning to go to Missouri for my training, and even afterwards I would think whether to give it or not. Sir, I have realized that whatever service I get, whatever place I will be posted, I would try to become a really good, capable, good integrity and honest officer, sir.
I know because you have been trained in the IB. I know very well that what kind of personality that IB officer will have. Because many of my students are there. I used to be very happy whenever I used to interact with them. They are known for their honesty, integrity, truthfulness, and patriotism and everything. And for I think after identifying those traits only, they have recruited all of you. There is no wonder that you are going to be a greatest officer in the civil service service also. But don't give up your journey. Though this IPS is a very good service, every service is a very great service. But there is since the opportunity has been given for you for the better position, again you can also give your try next attempt. But as you said, you join in the service and enjoy this civil services because the Labasna is one place where everyone they had a very big dream of entering into it for so many years. Now you have got that in your hand. So please enjoy it. And we also pray that once again we wanted to have a interaction with you, like Aditya Srivastava as an IAS officer also. So finally, just I wanted to ask you one question. How this society and family have played a major role in your journey for the last 5 years?
Definitely, sir. I would say my family has played a very big role in terms that they have always supported me. Even in my failures, they never put any pressure on me, and they said that don't worry, in your next attempt you will be able to complete it. And sir, talking about society, they also knew that this is a very big goal. This is a very big challenging exam that actually demands a lot of sacrifices. So, sir, in that way, so the society was always also rooting for me that definitely something good will happen for me, and they were always supportive.
What kind of sacrifice you did? Did you
Yeah,
sacrifice your love? Did you sacrifice going to movie? Did you sacrifice any mobile phone? Did you sacrifice enjoying with the friends? Weekend party?
yeah, definitely, sir. In my initial years, 2 to 3 years, I was so much disciplined in a way that there was a complete routine. Whether this at this time I had to enter a library and this time I'll go to sleep and all. So, sir, I would really remember those days when I actually cut off. I was cut off with my friends as well, sir. I was having very small circle, and at many times I have missed many family gatherings, many family events. So, sir, those are the sacrifices I would say that this exam demands, sir.
Okay. See, some people, as I told you earlier, they are also able to balance everything. They are having some relationship, and they are also just going to some movies. They are enjoying their life, but in spite of that, they are able to secure very good rank. So,
Yes.
do you think that it all depends upon the person to person, right?
Definitely, sir. It depends upon person to person. It's just that one does not have to take a lot of stress in this exam, and because it is a long journey. So, sir, such kind of stress relieving activities such as going to movies, going to walks, hanging out with friends is needed, sir.
Yes, that's what I wanted to just get the answer from you. Friends, the civil service is a very good journey. I'm sure definitely the journey will teach you not only the subject but also the way of life, how you should face the challenges, how you should manage both your career as well as your stress, everything that will teach you. I think Mr. Chauhan Jaineesh Rajendra journey in the civil service preparation the last 4 5 years. it is clearly conveying a strong message that anybody can crack it. Only thing is you have to wait and play the game. And in spite of his continuous failures in the first 4 attempts, the final attempt he has cracked it. That too, the very one go for prelims, mains, and finally personality test with the All India rank 589, which is a very enviable position, and securing 193 in the personality test. So it means continuous failure in the prelims doesn't mean that you don't have the potential to crack the UPSC examination. That is a strong message which Mr. Chauhan has conveyed to everyone. So believe your preparation and just consistency and dedication, discipline, along with that certain amount of sacrifice. These are all things which will put you in the proper direction with adequate motivation. So hope to see everyone like Mr. Chauhan Jaineesh Rajendra in the upcoming Changemaker podcast. So thank you, Chauhan, for your valuable time. And we are also Kingmakers IAS Academy once again feels so proud that, and we are also we have also played a small role in your journey. Hope to see you in Chennai whenever you are coming to Chennai. And if you get Chennai Cadre IPS or IAS, please do remember and visit Kingmakers IAS Academy and do interact with those students. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And final message to the students. Final message. Yeah, with your words only we used to conclude the any interview, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, I would like to say, sir, I would like to just tell the aspirant about my personal experience that now when I have seen my name in the final list, sir, the world has completely changed upside down. It is a very great experience, and I really wish that everybody who is watching this should also experience the same. But at the same time, sir, it might take more number of years, 2 to 3 years. It is an exam of such a large scale that will demand lot of sacrifices, and don't back down from giving these sacrifices and putting in the hard work, because all this hard work will finally pay you off.
Yeah, thank you, Chauhan. A very beautiful message you have conveyed. The students of Kingmakers IAS Academy, as well as the aspirants, those who are preparing for the civil service examination, please make a note of it. Thank you so much, Chauhan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. Convey my wishes to your family members.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.